what purpose is it supposed to serve? It's like just a fountain. I think if the university actually took a stance on the Brock Turner case and made actual changes instead of putting money towards a fountain that people don't know is actually in memoriam of, that night, I think that there would be a greater student response.
It took 15 seconds for Brock Turner to walk out of jail this morning.
He left Santa Clara County's main jail after serving just 3 months of his 6-month sentence for a variety of charges.
It was so weird because I heard about it, I might be misremembering, but I definitely heard more about it on Twitter, which is I'm not just following Stanford people. Before it was talked about substantially on campus. It didn't make me more scared, and I think that's something I need, I don't know, I tend to not get scared by that kind of stuff, which I think is a bad thing because it might make me unduly cautious. It definitely was more than just another story too.
If you have a party, you make someone read the consent sign, and you're like, okay, great, we established that.
Consent is asking for clear, verbal, or signed permission before interacting with someone else's
body, personal space, and/or belongings. You must receive a clear yes to carry on. Consent is a continuous conversation.
It was definitely something that I thought was a bigger deal, when it was first happening. Maybe it won't solve all the problems, but at least we're all going in. We can't say we didn't know what it was. But now it's definitely become people have memorized it and can just say it really quickly. And their goal is to just say it really quickly.
For a lot of places, I think it's kind of just become a checkbox.
Scary path is this dark, unlit path that's the most direct way from, I think, East Campus to KA and the other lake houses.
It was kind of a place where people advised you to never walk alone, especially if you were a girl, because of how open the area was, but also how dark it was, so you could never really know if someone was going to jump out at you or following you or stuff like that.
Last year, I think, they tried to make it a lit path, but they didn't light up the actual scary path. They made it a new path right next to it. So people still use scary path because it's still the most direct way, and it's still dark.
The truth is that the system established by the prior administration has failed too many students. Survivors, victims of a lack of due process, and campus administrators have all told me that the current approach does a disservice to everyone involved.
It just feels like this completely political move that is not at all in the interests of the actual people living in their country and is done so they can appeal to the people that are giving them money and are giving them their voice, which are, straight white men in powerful positions who don't like the fact that, as Trump said, it's a scary time to be a man in America. Just for my part, I think as a woman in America, I feel much more scared than I think any man could be by these.
There hasn't been anything where I feel like the climate has really changed since the Brock Turner incident happened. I think, if anything, a lot of it's been swept under the rug.
I, weirdly enough, do feel safe, and I know that most of the spaces that I place myself in, if something were to happen to me, if I were to get too drunk, someone would take care of me.
There's no plaque, there's nothing. It's kind of just for someone who didn't go to Stanford, they'd go over there and be like, oh, this is a nice place to sit.